What's up, it is DPort here from DPortGaming. Welcome to another WarCraft 3 audio commentary, and today I got a gameplay between touch.fi, spawning at the top left position of Twisted Meadows as the purple Nettle player against DkH.Thrall, spawning at the bottom position as the green Orc player. I haven't really seen too many games or even heard about DkH.Thrall, but I think he is maybe a old school player and maybe just hopping on to get some games in, or maybe even is actually going to enter the WarCraft 3 pro scene once again. But I definitely haven't seen DkH.Thrall or any matches from him lately. So I have seen touch.fi a little bit. I guess he's been a little bit quiet. Been a steady, I guess, semi-pro player, but definitely hasn't been like really high up there. But yep, always nice to see touch.fi in a WarCraft 3 replay. But anyways, looks like both players are kind of doing something interesting. It looks like touch.fi is actually skipping the Ancient War, and looks like maybe he could go for Huntress at this point. Not really too sure. Meanwhile, look at Thrall. He's going for a Voodoo Lounge. He's definitely just skipping the barracks. Maybe even possibly going to put up a late barracks. But definitely pretty interesting here what both players are doing. Looks like we do have a Wisp Scout coming out for touch.fi as well. Another one going out as well. Both are going to go to the positions that Thrall is not there, because it is cross spawn, so it is a pretty big walk between their bases. But it looks like we got standard Demon Hunter coming for touch.fi, as well as the Blade Master. What a surprise. But look at this, still no barracks coming for each player. Nothing yet for touch.fi as well, so maybe touch.fi is going for a straight tech as well, and maybe Thrall is going to go for a straight tech as well. Interesting to see what the players are going to do. I think the Blade Master will have a little bit more map control on the Demon Hunter. Maybe not windwalk wise, but definitely with that quick shop should be able to have a little bit more HP than the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter will have to go back to a base. But look at here, we're finally getting Ancient War down, so maybe we're just getting a little bit delay here. He's going for Huntress, so yeah, I guess he could go for Huntress. Not really too big of a deal, but I guess he will have a little bit of hassle here going for Huntress push on the crossbone. It is a pretty big walk, but look at this, he is going for a War Mill, not even going for the barracks. And look at this aggressive play here coming for Thrall, going for a quick tech. Meanwhile, the Wisp is going to scout this and be like, what the heck is going on? Going for a tech, and I definitely need to do a Huntress push or something, do something at fast. Whatever he does, he's got to do it quick, because probably we're going to see some quick Raider and Snare and that quick Shadow Hunter as well. As you see here, Thrall going for the Windwalk, just going to get a hit on, probably even going to go for another hit. Just doesn't want that Demon Hunter in his base, and probably just going to be a chase around for both heroes. And as you see here, he's just going to keep wasting his Windwalks, because he knows that Demon Hunter is going to keep mana burning, so might as well just keep using your Windwalk hits so you can get all of the damage output as quick as possible without losing that much mana. As you see there, he lost 38 mana. But look at this, we do have a Peon coming here, is going to get a few hits, and without the Demon Hunter at his base, what is touch.fi doing here? It does have a little idle wisp, a little careless there, but going to be rough for the Demon Hunter to actually creep out, or whatever he's planning to do with this Ancient War at his base. Blade Master's going to be able to chase around the Demon Hunter. So yeah, Thrall actually doing a pretty nice job. He's putting up a barracks now, and could possibly go for maybe a little later grunge, just in case if touch.fi is going to go for a big push. But touch.fi instead just goes for a tech as well. A little bit more delayed though. It's going to get one solo Huntress, maybe just to help him creep a wee bit. Meanwhile, we do have the Blade Master picking up a Death's Appearance, as well as popping a Clarity Potion. Peon's going to go back to his base. Meanwhile, I got some harassment coming for the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter has no escape ability except for that Town Portal this early in the game. Going to try to take down this Orc Bro. Doesn't look like he's going to be successful though. Orc Bro is just going to finish up and probably going to mass heal that up with some Lumber Peons, and as well maybe even put some Peons inside the burrows. Looks like Demon Hunter will be able to get out of the base without any hassle. Peon's coming back in, but Blade Master's going to roam around the map. He may see this Huntress, so maybe he's going to go back to the base. Maybe it's too much harassment coming. Can't really defend this Voodoo Lounge from falling down, but it looks like he's going to pick up a Staff of TP and possibly a Boots of Speed. We'll see what he does. Boots of Speed and no Staff of TP, so he's just going to run back. I guess Blade Master is pretty quick enough to get back there, and looks like the Voodoo Lounge is probably going to be the first thing going down in this game. Let's see if he's going to finish it off. Blade Master is approaching. And by every second here, he's almost in. He's actually under the Windwalk spell, so he's going to come here and surprise Demon Hunter. We're going to Windwalk once again and just waste the Windwalk, and not really waste it, just keep on using it until the Demon Hunter finally mana burns it. But just too quick there, and Thrall doing a pretty nice job. Does have that tech up now. His economy was a little bit delayed though, trying to keep up that one Orc Bro. We do have two Huntress in here are hidden. Oh, we got that Death's Appearance coming in handy here, and he's going to be able to get a few more smacks on these Huntress. Meanwhile, let's check out the base of touch.fi, and touch.fi's about to be done at T2 a little bit longer, probably about 20 more seconds, and Ancient Wonders being put down as well, probably a boost speed being picked up on that Demon Hunter as well, and looks like maybe we're getting some Wisps involved. No, just Wisps scattered around the map, as well as one over here. The Hunter's just keeping an eye on the base. Looks like he's going to keep on trying to attack these bestiaries, and doing a pretty nice job here. Definitely was a little bit caught off guard with this quick tech, and Thrall doing a pretty decent job here, keeping his base in pretty healthy shape. I mean, for just defending with one Blade Master, actually keeping his base up in pretty decent shape here. Demon Hunter's going to head it back in towards the middle and meet up with his Huntress army. Only about 3 Huntress, not too much. Actually going for a straight T3 tech here. Looks like he's going for Ancient Wind, actually. 2 Ancient Wind, so he's going to go for dots against this. Maybe he's suspecting a standard Orc here, but 2 Bestiaries is definitely not standard Orc, so maybe we're going to see some Wind Rider possibly, and maybe it could be a kind of a hassle for touch.fi. I mean, if he does decide to go for Druid of the Talon, that's the only thing that I can see from those Ancient Winds being effective. I mean, I don't think mass Fairy Dragons would be good because the Bat Riders could just bat them. But as well as if the Crows, if you go in the Crow form with the Druid of Talons, a Bat can just do a very nice job on those. And it looks like he got a nice little accidental block there to save his Shadow Hunter from a few more hits. The Hex just wore off, and nice little blocking here. Coming for touch.fi. touch.fi doing a decent job harassing here. I mean, can't really do too much to this base with the Blade Master and Shadow Hunter just staying at it. And both heroes, I don't think, have any XP. No heroes have any XP. So kind of an interesting game here. No units have actually fallen. I don't even think any buildings have fallen. And gonna get a Hex there on Demon Hunter. Let's get a few whacks at him, and Demon Hunter's gonna be able to escape though with that boost of speed. Blade Master's gonna have boost of speed as well, so boost speed basically just gonna cancel out. Shadow Hunter getting a little bit out of place here, just chasing him around the trees, deciding which spot is better. Probably just gonna stay in space to not get mana burned any much longer. But yeah, it looks like we got some Wind Rider coming out for Thrall. So let's see if touch.fi is going to be recognizing this. Gonna go for Druid of Talon and depth training, so maybe he doesn't think that Thrall is going for Wind Riders. I mean, at this point in the game, definitely with that quick of tech, it's definitely the signs of a Wind Rider build, and 2 Wind Riders going up to the north of the map, and it looks like this Ancient of War will get caught off guard here from this Blade Master. Blade Master's gonna spot it, and this creeping from touch.fi will get interrupted with these Wind Riders, and maybe the Wind Riders are gonna stay out of sight here, and I think touch.fi did see this, and he's gonna have to back off, and with this he's gonna lose a Ancient War possibly, and maybe a Huntress. Put a nice staff there to save the Huntress that was hexed. Definitely need to get some anti-air out relatively soon. Can get that orb on the Demon Hunters. Probably gonna get that ASAP, and does pick up the orb here. And definitely going to be a very nice counter to that to those Wind Riders, but definitely needs to be careful here. Only has the staff on his Demon Hunter, as you see there. 1 Hex and a few hits from those Wind Riders and Blade combined. It definitely did about half that Demon Hunter's HP, and the longer this game goes, more Wind Riders are going to keep popping out. He's going to start upgrading the Fortress as well to upgrade to some defensive burrows, as well as maybe even an orb, as especially for that poison damage on those Wind Riders, which is so effective for those Wind Riders. Definitely huge upgrade for Wind Riders. But it's going to be interesting to see how well these Druid of Talon's Crow form will handle against these Wind Riders. Maybe Thrall is going to go for some bats once he sees some Crow form. I mean, he already saw that he was going for Druid of Talons. He saw at least one of those Talons finally get some XP on some of the units here, as well as touch.fi is going to get a little bit of XP on his 2 heroes as well. But definitely a very odd game. Definitely don't see these games too much that both players about 8 minutes in definitely don't have any XP on their heroes, not even any level 2 heroes, which is kind of sad. But definitely gonna pick up level 2 here on his Blade, maybe even possibly Shadow Hunter. Yeah, probably gonna pick up the Shadow Hunter here, and yeah, there we go, finally getting some Hippogriff Riders there. I was gonna say Druid of the Talon only against Wind Riders, so they're probably gonna get popped. He's gonna get some Talon Master training, and probably not gonna get too many Hippogriffs because those bats can always bat the Hippogriff Riders. And definitely doesn't want to get too many Hippogriff Riders, but maybe just a few to help handle maybe a big Wind Rider push this early in the game. Just gonna get a few Hippogriffs. Definitely can't mass Hippogriffs against an Orc player just because of those bats. But yeah, he already has 1 bat out, and probably gonna go for level 3 or seek level 3 here. Gonna kill the sheep. What a murderer! And meanwhile, level 2 being picked up on the Demon Hunter, as well as the Keeper of the Grove. Demon Hunter sitting with some nice items. Potion of Greater Healing. Does have a Dust Appearance just for that Blade Master, and does have the Staff of Preservation just in case if his unit does get in trouble. Meanwhile, 2 peons coming in, so we're probably gonna get some expansion being put down. No tiny hall yet. I don't even think he finished T3. Yeah, he didn't even finish T3 yet. Looks like these 2 peons are gonna come here and exploit though, but it looks like Thrall is just gonna stay under 50 food for quite some time. He's gonna make one more Wind Rider and stay under 50 food. We do have this one Wisp coming over here. Night Elf player did turn it to nighttime. Meanwhile, touch.fi is gonna come over here and finish off his mine of his own, and I gotta bring in some Judah Towns coming from behind. Each player basically just creeping now. It was a all-out harassment early on, and now it's going to all-out creeping mid-game, and probably going to be one giant fight at the end, and going to be interesting to see how well touch.fi is going to be able to fend this off. I mean, where is this Hippogriff Rider? There he is, but definitely struggling right here in his build. Maybe just thinking of what to go. Still sitting at 36 out of 50 food. Meanwhile, we do have Thrall. Let's check how much food he's sitting at. He's sitting at 50 out of 50. We do have this Wisp for touch.fi spotting this these 2 towers, I believe, and meanwhile, Demon Hunter is going to pick up almost a level 3 as well as Keeper of the Grove, and I believe, yep, Thrall is level 3 and level 3. Actually going to keep the Potion of Greater Healing, and picked up a Soulmate Mask and a Scroll of Town Portal on his Shadow Hunter, and nice items here on the blade as well. 2 Circlets, Ring of Regeneration, some Speed Scroll just in case if his Wind Riders do get in some trouble. Probably don't even need a TP because they can just fly over trees. You can use a Speed Scroll and they can get one of the get rid of those. Or excuse me, get out of any trouble very quickly with the Speed Scroll. Here we go. Going to see some engagement here, and definitely right when he picked up T3, he's going to go for that defensive upgrades on those towers and burrows, and actually going for some Trents here at level 2. That's kind of interesting, just doing a little bit more tanking. 1 Druid Town already goes down, and he does have that level 2 Druid Town. Is going to keep using Cyclone on that Blade Master, but I'm afraid there's not even that much AA, so touch.fi's going to have some trouble here. Is going to turn some Judah Towns into crows, and these Wind Riders just destroyed them. Looks like this Keeper of the Grove is going to be saved though, and Demon Hunter's going to have to TP, and is going to use that Potion of Greater Healing right before he got focused down with that Hex, and he's probably definitely going to use a TP, and no, it looks like he would get out of it with just the Boots of Speed. Blade Master was a little bit delayed here. No, he's going to the Merchant, and this may give him a good angle for that Shadow Hunter. No, still a little bit too quick here, but Blade Master can always catch up. Let's see if Blade Master is going to get some nice hits here, and there's one more hit. Let's see if he has enough mana for a Windwalk, and he does not, and he's going to leave the Demon Hunter to live for another day, but meanwhile he's going to take down this 100. In exchange, we do have this one Wisp still sitting up top, and there goes the expansion point and putting up another watchtower as well, still sitting out of 50-50 food. I don't even think he lost a unit, and touch.fi is definitely struggling here. Finally, we do get some more AA here. Got 4 Hippogriff Riders as well as some dots, but these dots just go down like flies, especially against this Wind Rider army. Definitely need to turn them into crows ASAP, and maybe even get some fairy fire on those Wind Riders just to help those Hippogriff Riders do some more damage and get some armor reduction on them as well. Meanwhile, we do have a Bat Rider coming in seeking some crows here, and doesn't even need to, just gonna hex it so it can't even do anything. Judah Town is gonna go down, and this one Judah Town in the crow is gonna go down as well, and this is going to be a tough fight coming for Imphi here at, what I say Imphi, touch.fi, and he's gonna go for the Moonwo here. Probably smart choice. I think he did get some liquid fire as well, so he can't heal up the buildings. Here we go, Hippogriff Riders coming in. Didn't even take down a Wind Rider yet. I think one went down, not even too sure. These Wind Riders can just take these Wind Riders, excuse me, Hippogriff Riders down. There is one Wind Rider down, and definitely pretty tough to take down these Wind Riders without that much AA. Probably need some more Hippogriff Riders, probably need some scroll protections too to counter against some bats. Level 3 being picked up on Demon Hunter as well as that Keeper of the Grove, but not too many units left for touch.fi here. It's just basically his heroes, and trying to take down that Wind Rider. It looks like that Wind Rider just got away with a few HP here. Another Wind Rider is going to go down though. The Hippogriff Rider doing his job and doing his duties, is taking a bit of damage though. Here we actually do have a entangle on him, but it is going to get out of it with a Invo Pot. Probably was the smart idea. Could have been in some trouble there. He's probably going to get mana burn though. Yeah, there's the mana burn on the Shadow Hunter actually. Shadow Hunter actually doesn't have that much mana, and here we go. touch.fi's hero is actually doing a pretty nice job at this point, even though he did lose the unit battle, it looks like. But ooh, maybe he's going to take down the Shadow Hunter, at least force a TP. Going to force the Potion of Invulnerability, and look at this movement here by touch.fi. Nice little micro here on his Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter always needs to be careful. It needs to be careful if the Hex doesn't have enough mana though, and look look at this Demon Hunter doing a very nice job. He's gonna have to pop that the potion of invulnerability to survive a little bit more hits, but did force a TP on that Shadow Hunter, which is always good. But also an expansion coming up for touch.fi, but the expansion for Thrall is already up, so touch.fi probably knows this and definitely needs to make a move. That's why he was probably so aggressive against that Shadow Hunter slash Blade Master combination, but didn't have that many entangles on that Keeper of the Grove, and Keeper of the Grove actually doesn't have Thorn, just because it was probably actually a pretty smart idea not to use the Thorn, or I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right, but I think that's what it's called. I don't know, but it's an aura that deals magic back on, or not magic, damage back on melee units, so probably smart, because the only melee unit that Thrall has is the Blade Master, and as I said there, Blade Master's picking up the Orb of Lightning, so we are going to see some purges coming for that blade, and it looks like Thrall's going to abuse his map control here and go for a big red camp possibly. Maybe just going to do some scouting. Definitely is going to get a nice item over here at the bottom left side of the Twisted Metals, and looks like touch.fi is going to play conservative and just get the closest creep camp, which is right behind his base, and going to get a decent item here. What did you get? Did you get a Sobi mask? Yeah, he did get a Sobi mask or Sobi mask, and I'm going to put up a burrow just in case if his peons need to fight in this expansion point. Meanwhile, we are going to have, it looks like Thrall definitely not going over 50 yet. Probably going to pump out a bunch of units once he starts getting over about 1,000 gold, and going to pump over 60 probably. Maybe 60, I don't know. It doesn't even have that many burrows, so only 60 food up. Doesn't really need it. He's probably going to stay 50-50 food the whole game, or 50-60, excuse me. And yeah, just look at this army. touch.fi had to use a lot of gold on those items to keep his heroes alive. And ooh, actually getting Panda as well, but I'm afraid getting a level 1 Panda is not going to really do too much at this point. Judah Talon's going to fall in like 2 hits, and another one's going to fall as well, actually being hexed by Shadow Hunter. Here we go. Wow, those bats just destroyed some bigger fighters. Then it's going to be hero versus hero. It's gonna be heroes against Wind Riders and 2 heroes, and I'm afraid the Wind Rider and 2 heroes are definitely going to win. And Blade Master trying to get a nice purge here, didn't get one, a little bit unlucky. It is saved by the, was it Panda? No, it's saved by the Keeper of the Grove. But expansion point coming up for touch.fi. If he's able to hold this off, maybe could be able to stay in this game. But look at these Druid Talons getting a little bit outplaced here, maybe a little bit careless there by touch.fi, and just losing them out in the open. Maybe he just had a rally point sent there on accident, but definitely the only Demon Hunters basically keeping him in the game, doing at least some damage on those Wind Riders. But here we go. Thrall is going to spot this expansion point. This will be trouble for touch.fi. He just got this up, and this will definitely hurt his resources a lot, and he definitely knows this, so he's going to have to come over here and try to stall it, but maybe he's not. Maybe he's going to use a TP. Yeah, we are going to see a TP coming for this Demon Hunter here, and it looks like Thrall's going to back up, or at least see what he has first, and then engage. There is actually a silence. Where's the silence coming from? Oh, we actually picked up a Staff of Silence, and perfectly nice silence there, and nice hacks there, taking down the Keeper of the Grove without the Demon Hunter using any interference. So kind of an interesting strategy there coming through for Thrall. Going for a very quick tech, and touch.fi kind of was tossing up. I felt like he was deciding what he was going to do. Kind of delayed the Huntress. Well, I thought he kind of delayed it just a little bit. I'll have to relook at that replay and see if he actually did delay it. Maybe he didn't, I don't know. But I hope you guys you enjoyed that commentary, and yeah, peace out.